my favorite things in the world to laugh at? I like a shark bite. Anytime there's a shark bite on the news, I masturbate to it. It's my favorite thing. I get a blanket and some popcorn, I'm in for the night. I like a shark bite news story. Because I never feel bad for the people getting bit. It's always essentially the same guy. Some guy from like Tennessee or something. He's never seen an ocean before. And he read somewhere that it was he heard somewhere that it was a good idea to dip his feet in chum and go for a swim. It's always that guy that gets bit. So I always laugh. The only one I didn't laugh at, I don't know if anyone remembers this, but it was a couple of years ago, right before Christmas. There was a young girl in Hawaii. She got her arm completely bit off by a shark. It was terrible, because it happened right before Christmas. So every day leading up to Christmas, this girl's parents were on every news station crying and doing interviews. Her boyfriend couldn't be reached for comment. He was at the mall returning a watch. But I was depressed. Don't feel bad about that. I felt kind of bad. So I found her on the internet, that girl Bethany Hamilton. She actually gave me permission to talk about her in my act. I sent her an email and I was like, hey, I'm a comic from Boston. I've been doing jokes about you. I don't know how to feel about it. I just wanted her to give me the okay. And she emailed me back like 6 weeks later, because she's a slow typer now. And she was like, no, I'm flattered. I love comedy. I would love to come and see one of your shows. Then I emailed her back and I was like, no, that's probably not a good idea. Because I really like applause.
The stereotyping thing to it, it works for me too. Every time, the other day I'm on the side of the road, taking a leak. 3 cars, they pull over, they think I'm thumbing. Oh, the unit. You know what I mean? It's unbelievable. It doesn't matter when I'm doing it, who I'm with. Oh, for the love of God. Come on! I'm taking a leak! For the love of God. Oh, it's my shillelagh! Look, and I'm going to try this again, right? You people know what I mean, right? Ever been to a nude beach, right? It's always the wrong people naked, right? I'm trying to try out a new one. It's like, ma'am, could you please put on a tent? Okay, last time I went to a nude beach, I'm just hanging out in my lounge chair, just relaxing, right? Old guy behind me drops his trowel, sack hits me right in the face. Okay, I don't want that experience again. The guy was like 112. Ever get teabagged when you didn't want to be? Huh? Sack hits you right in the face. I can't experience that. Thank God it's like an earlobe, though. The dead skin just hit me and just dust. Okay? And the other thing I had to worry about, look at me, right? Friggin' buddy of mine goes, hey, look at the rack on that one over there. I look over, right? Reflection of me. All right, so I'm going to try out this new one.
Sitting in the confines of Taco Bell, okay, a restaurant whose slogan, by the way, is think outside the bun, which is exactly where the food is going to end up after about 5 seconds flat. As soon as you finish eating this slop, your ass feels like a sloppy Joe. Next thing you know, you're housing a burrito in your underwear. Here's the thing. The seats, if you'll notice, actually spin. The reason why is they want you to get some momentum when you make your mad dash to the bathroom. I think the Board of Health should come in this place, grab the manager and tell him, listen, you got to put the bathrooms in the middle of the dining room. Give people a chance to get the hell in there. Would you like a table or a booth, sir? I'd like a stall, please. I want to be in there when my ass detonates. I was in here the other day with my kids. Okay, I went up to the guy and said, I want a roll with my dinner. He handed me toilet paper. Alright, we're in the middle of this horrible recession, so one of the things that I've been doing is trying to get goods and services at a lower price. In other words, shoplifting. So I just came out of Walmart. I was in here the other day. My kid actually got caught shoplifting, which is a horrible feeling as a parent to know that your kid's not good at something. What's up?
Can I get this out of here?
Yeah, we're good. We're good. Yeah, we were clothes shopping, and what happened is we came out and the alarm was going off. And I was calm because I knew I'd taken all the security devices off the clothes that I was wearing. So I ran for the car out in the lot here, and he actually couldn't keep up because his little high tops are hooked together with a plastic loop. So he falls flat in his face because he can't run, and security tried to grab him. The guy cut his hand open on my kid's new jacket because there was a coat hanger sticking out of it. So I come swinging around here in the vehicle, and I'm like, get in, let's go. And he was very nervous. He was a little hesitant because I was driving a completely different car than the one we arrived in. So as I finally get him in, we're about to take off, and this Walmart greeter over here stands right in front of the car, wouldn't let us move. I was like, what's going on? I thought he was going to make a citizen's arrest, but it turned out he just wanted to say goodbye. Out clothes shopping. See this shirt right here? There's words on it. That's where words belong, on the shirt. We got girls walking around, they have words on their rear end. You see these shorts? I'm a married guy, I try not to check out young chicks, but it's tough because I really love to read, especially a well-rounded story with a happy ending. Now, sometimes you'll see a real heavy girl wearing those shorts. Look, if I'm reading your ass and I lose my place because letters are spilling outside the margins, hit a gym and whittle it down to some cliff notes. If you weigh like 800 pounds, you don't wear delicious across your rear end. They should shorten and just put deli on there. I was at the beach with my kid last week. Girl walks by, she has a bitch in her bathing suit. I was like, what the? But then I realized her rear end had actually inhaled most of the letters in Abercrombie and Fitch. Her friend had vagina and then that dreaded C word under it, but then she picked a wedgie. It said, Virginia is God's country. You know, the drugs in sports is getting out of hand. If you're an Olympian, I was reading, there's a list of banned drugs you can't take when you're training. Claritin is on the banned list. And what's amazing to me is Viagra is not on there. Viagra would actually help a lot in the swimming pool because you'd have a rudder. I mean, you're doing the backstroke, you'd have a dorsal fin cutting through the water. Unless it was slightly bent, in which case you'd be swimming circles for a half an hour. I think Viagra would help, and I'm going to demonstrate this in the 100-meter dash. Okay, you're neck and neck with another runner. I think an erection would be a huge advantage. Unless you're running the relay because you might accidentally grab the wrong baton. Guy's reaching back thinking, when the hell is this guy going to let go? I do not have time to be dicking around out here. I know Viagra would also help in wrestling. Think about it, okay? You're going to face a guy in a match, you walk out there on Viagra, I'm pretty sure your opponent's going to forfeit. And if he doesn't forfeit, I would get the hell out of there immediately.